It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life
for me. And I'm feeling good.
We're back!
Ta-da.
2021.
Oh my gosh.
We are here.
Mm-hmm.
We are live. We feel
We
good.
are.
I feel blessed.
Great. So do I.
Welcome back, everybody, to 2021. This is our first video of the new year.
Mm-hmm.
We want to welcome you, and before we get started, we would like you to like, share, subscribe to the channel. We hope everything that we're rolling out to you guys is resonating, and we thought the best way to start the new year is to talk about our 2021 intentions.
Yes, sir.
I know for myself, I usually set New Year's resolutions. I've always done that in the past.
Okay.
And I think we've taken it to another level this year.
Definitely.
As far as how specific and intentional we want to be for this year.
So if this is the kind of content that interests you and the topic that makes you feel like I should watch the entire video, then stick around because that's what it's going to be about.
2021!
I just think it's crazy that it's already the middle of January.
I know.
Like half of the month is done.
Right.
Okay. And
we by so fast.
I feel like we just did our video to kind of wrap up 2020 and say, goodbye and good riddance to the year that was. And here we are already halfway through the first month of the year. And how are you feeling about it?
It's gonna creep up fast. Well, I'm a little antsy. There's a lot happening in this first quarter for us, or for me, in my mind.
And the country.
No, I'm just talking about for the quarter, just for me personally. We have my stepdaughter's birthday next month.
Okay.
We have our anniversary next month. Mm-hmm. I have my mother's birthday at the end of this month.
Grandma's birthday.
I got my grandmother's birthday at the end of this month.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
But it's always
and
like
then we have this woman's birthday.
This woman
in
over
March.
here, the main woman.
Right. So this first quarter is just like gonna be boom, 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 boom.
But that's mainly because of these obligations or these celebrations that you can't get around it.
Right.
It's gonna be this way at the beginning of each year because
she got married in December.
Oh my gosh. Maybe no.
Or August.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in the middle. August.
That would have just taken one little piece of the pie out.
Yeah.
But aside from all the celebrations that we have going on, I also feel like we didn't go into this year and think to ourselves that we are going to steamroll through January, February, March. We're going to new year, new me type of mindset. I think that it was more peaceful the way we always go into the new year quite chilled.
Yeah.
We normally with family and friends.
Yeah.
But which was, I feel like last year was good. It was just us chilling at the house, having a little bit of a turn up over here. And the energy that we went into this new year with, I think kind of set us up for how I'm feeling anyway, going into it.
Yeah, I don't think it was more peaceful. I actually do feel like it was, everybody usually starts the year off like, okay,
with that energy.
Yeah, new year, new me. Yeah. But this is the first time that I feel like I've been very specific and intentional about what I want to do. Traditionally, I start the new year with some type of discipline.
Okay.
Whether it's last year was a 7-day water fast.
That we did.
This year, for me, I'm doing a 90-day real strict diet or cut to try to lean out. And but that's so for me that's traditional. But we I think took it to a whole nother level this year as a family and also individually. Before we talk about what we did as a family, one of the things I implemented and I found real powerful was, and I'm gonna start doing this every year, was I started writing a letter. I wrote a letter to 2020, and that was kind of my reflective letter. Talked about the highs, the lows, the overall synopsis of what 2020 meant to me and what it brought, and then also my projections for 2021, my strengths, my weaknesses, and then really how my goals for what I want to accomplish in 2021. And so I typed it out, printed it, and I sealed it. It's in an envelope. And what I'm going to start doing is at the end of every year, I'm going to read the letter from the previous year and then write my intentions
for the
following year. I saw it somewhere. I thought that was really cool. And I told Roxy, I said, you know, this is kind of like Notebook-esque. I know everybody saw the movie Notebook. I was like, if you ever go crazy or senile, I'll have all these letters that I can talk about specifics about what happened every single year. So this is the first year I'm doing it. I'm excited to continue that.
Not only forward. In your personal life, but also in the world, like in the space.
Exactly.
On a larger scale.
So I start with an overall highlight of the year. So everything, whether it was, you know, the political climate, just the things that really stuck out to me within that year. And then I break it down to more of a individual, personal basis about the things I did great, the things not so great, and then the things I look forward to in the next year.
I think that's a great idea. I haven't started my letter yet, but I do think I'm going to do it as well. I feel really excited because a good friend of mine, Leah Marville, she has a business called Life and Lemonade TV, which really focuses on a lot of, in my opinion, philanthropic.
Yeah.
Is that how? Am I even English when I say that? Leah is amazing. She does so much, not only in the modeling, acting, hosting space, but she's also a lawyer and a creative, clearly, because she has designed this book called the Life and Lemonade TV Yearly Vision Book. And I was so excited when I found out that she was going to do this, because I know for a fact how important manifestation is to her, and also being intentional about what it is you're trying to achieve in life. And for her to put her ideas to paper and design a book like this, I feel is like a gift to the world. So not only are you able to have this downloaded if you head over to Life and Lemonade, but you can also order this book on Amazon. Let me get one of it. So for me, I don't mind doing things online, but to be able to have the actual hardcover, the physical book in my hand, makes me feel way more, I guess, excited to get my pen out and start getting my thoughts down on paper. So in the book, it covers everything from getting present, like Nico was saying, about where you are in this present state, kind of like a reflection on the year that went by, that just passed, and also what you are expecting for the year ahead. And it serves as, like, I would say, sort of like a compass for where you see yourself going. And even if you find that you get stuck at any point, you can always revert back to it. So,
and accountability is key too.
Absolutely.
Because you write it down, you get it on paper, and then, you know, life happens. You know, you start to get sidetracked, and this is something that can really reel you back in.
Totally. Yeah, and so we went ahead and purchased these books for ourselves on Amazon. And then we also found that not only should we be doing this for ourselves as adults, but the importance of instilling a habit like this from an earlier age is, for me, right up there with the rest of the other important priorities. Did you do this as a child? Did you do anything similar?
I didn't do anything like this.
For me, my mother really instilled writing in a journal and keeping sort of I guess a notepad of what my thoughts were, any type of emotions I was dealing with, things that I wanted, goals that I wanted to set for myself. So I definitely think I get that from my mother. And so I had found this company on Instagram that was putting together these books for younger, I would say, tweens as well as teenagers. And it's called the Big Life Journal. So I mean, for all the parents out there, for godparents, for aunts, uncles, anyone who feel like there's a teenager or, a tween in their life that they could really benefit from a book like this, I would link this book in the description below, because so far so good. It has the exact same prompts that Leah would have in her book, where it asks you about anything that you're dealing with currently, where you see yourself in the future, kind of to kind of have the kids delve into what they're feeling, their ideas, their imagination, away and aside from the screen time, because so much revolves around being on the phone and being on the laptops.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, I'm almost halfway through my fast, my first fast of the year, and it's actually a Daniel fast.
It's been 10 days already?
Yeah, tomorrow's 10 days.
Wow.
So I know time flies. I'm definitely going to do or share a video of my Daniel fast on our channel as well. But I really felt the need to not only if you're thinking of fasting, a lot of the time people doing it for health reasons. You're doing it to eliminate something or increase something or improve your health in some way. A Daniel fast focuses more on being able to eliminate the food when it comes to processed food, sugars, meats, but also to really zone in and deepen your relationship with God. And I do feel that that's something I wanted to focus on going into 2021. Thank you.
Welcome.
I really felt that deepening my relationship with God and spending time studying the Bible was what I needed spiritually. And once my spiritual self is on par and in line with my mental and my emotional and my physical, I know for a fact that I'll be showing up in a much better, I'd be showing up more as myself to the world. I'll be able to give my husband the best me, my daughter, my peers, everything I set my mind to. So yeah, halfway through that, and so far so good.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
And then
as a family, I was inspired by a website which I may have found as a result of Instagram, which also focuses on not only setting goals as an individual person, but as a family. And I'd seen it and then gone ahead and sort of designed mine with that template in mind. So the one we have printed out for ourselves is basically a 2021 family goal plan or family plan.
Yeah, family goal plan, a family plan. And we don't have to go into the specifics of what everything was, but it was broken down. We had
4 sections.
Family bucket list for 2021, things that we wanted to do as a family for the year. A family motto that was going to be kind of our mantra to get us through the year as a family. And then
a family word. So one word that we wrote down that we felt would be like our focus word for the year.
And then also a tradition. So every year, did we do 4 traditions?
I think we did 3.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be you don't have to do that many every year, but the whole premise is every year starting a new tradition, and that's going to carry through year after year. This year, because it was our first year, we decided to implement 3 of them, and those 3, which we'll talk about a little bit, was more family prayer.
So prayer time would be once a week.
Once a week.
We would basically read a script or verse from the Bible, reflect on that, do some family prayer time.
Yeah, I think we decided on Wednesdays, kind of just a break middle of the week. to decompress, an opportunity to recenter ourselves.
Yeah.
So we'll do some Bible study. I've never done it before, so it was new to me doing it the first time, which I definitely found beneficial. And then we spend 30 minutes of journaling. And right now, because we have those booklets from Leah, those are
the books that
the
we're
books
using.
that I've been working through right now, which was quite easy so far because it was pretty close to what I had done in my letter. But after that, then after I complete the book, or we complete the book, then it will just be, regular 30 minutes of journaling. It could
just
be
getting your
word
thoughts
vomit on paper.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then also, so we have Wednesdays, centering, prayer, and journaling.
Yeah.
Friday, we implemented game night. It's time for the family. So even if it's a date night for Roxanne and I, we're going to make time to do game night as a family. Friends are welcome. And then we're one of those families where I didn't grow up eating dinner with my family every single night. I've been around friends that was their experience tradition.
Yep.
And I get both. I like being able to sit down with the family, and if I could do it every day, I absolutely would. But our schedules are kind of hectic right now, and I've noticed that we kind of fell off of sitting down as a family together. And the times that we did, I noticed that there were some distractions, whether it was us watching TV or just not being at the table. And I find that there's a lot of benefit with being able to eat at a table and just be able to, discuss the week, things that are on our mind, things that we're looking forward to. Yep. And so we decided on Sundays going to be our family dinner. Designated. I mean, obviously we can do it more than that, but every Sunday it's designated. No matter what's going on, we have to sit down and have dinner together, and it has to be at the table. A sit down dinner where I kind of made it up on our first sit down dinner, but I liked it. We talked about because it's wins. A Sunday. We spoke about the wins from the previous week, and then we spoke about things that we look forward to the upcoming week.
Yep.
And I thought it was really great. And for those that have, tweens, sometimes it's like pulling teeth to try to get, a conversation
just
or
to get the engagement,
get some type of engagement,
and a sentence as an answer, as opposed to like one word.
Yes. So I think that creating that open dialogue, giving somebody the room to speak, it's been helpful. So that's something that we've enjoyed starting. And was there one
and
more?
Then there was another sort of section on our family plan that we also spent some time on, and that was basically ways in which we as individuals or as a family can show kindness to others. And we had quite a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
But you also don't want to have 10 ideas on the page and then you don't tick all 10 off, and then you sort of feel like, oh well,
get overwhelmed.
Yeah, you either get overwhelmed or you fall short and then feel like it was a fail. So we may have started with 3 or 4 ideas, ways in which to show kindness, and that could be anything from volunteering time, feeding the homeless, whether we are, as part of an organization that's doing some community work with homeless shelters, or whether that's us as a family putting these meals together and going out physically and handing it to the homeless, because there are so many homeless people. I'm blown away still by the amount of homeless people in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
What else was on the list? I think that was as part of like community service.
Yeah, community service. Or make a new friend.
Make a new friend.
Somebody that you every year make a. Was that part of the do something nice, or was that part of
tradition?
No, maybe.
No, I
I'm
think
not sure,
it
but
was
yeah, we
ways
thought
to
it would
show
be
kindness.
ways
Just
to-
make one new friend.
one new friend.
And also, I'm going blank, but there was more. There was more, but I don't remember.
Nonetheless, that really is how we decided to go into the new year. And really, for all of you, we want to remind you that we really enjoy engaging with all of you. So I would love to know what you've started with your family.
Yep.
If you don't have a family and it's just you singular,
yeah.
I would love to know what traditions you've created for yourself, New Year's resolutions, intentions that you've set
Or goals.
for the New Year's, goals, however you want to word it. We would love to get some insight to how you want to start off your new year.
Or if anything that we mentioned resonated with you, so you feel like that's a good one, I'm going to try and implement that myself. Do let us know, because at the end of the day, we don't want to start something that kind of falls flat 2-3 months in. This is the kind of energy that we started the year, is how we want to continue going through this year, and know that we set these intentions for ourselves and for the family and these goals, and it's absolutely possible for you to see them through all the way to the end of the year. I think by doing it, by making the smaller changes, being intentional and being consistent, you have a higher success rate of actually completing what you set out to do. No?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
So there you have it. I hope you all enjoyed our video. Let's go into this new year strong, feeling great, with intention, and knock down all those goals that we set for ourselves. I look forward to engaging with you all for the rest of this year. You will see a lot more of us going forward, and we'll see you in the message box. Until then,
the message box.
Message box. Is that what it's called? Comment box. Message box.
Comment box.
Tomato,
I don't know if you can message each other on YouTube,
Yeah.
but y'all know what we mean.
Until the next time, peace and love.
Bye.